Understanding your home selling options. Welcome to the Vortex Standard, where we help homeowners make better real estate decisions through honest information, real options, and practical education. I'm Richard with Vortex REI. Before we begin, please remember that the information in today's lesson is intended for general educational purposes only. Every homeowner's situation is different, and you should consider speaking with the appropriate professionals when making decisions involving your property, finances, legal matters, or taxes. Today's lesson is understanding your home selling options. Selling a home is a major decision. For many homeowners, the hardest part isn't deciding whether they want to sell. The hardest part is understanding all of the possible paths available and determining which option best fits their goals. Many people assume there is only one way to sell a home. They think the only choice is putting a sign in the yard, making repairs, preparing for showings, and waiting for a buyer. But the reality is that homeowners may have several different options depending on their situation. At Vortex REI, we believe every homeowner deserves honest information, real options, and the confidence to make the decision that's right for them. That's the Vortex Standard. So today, let's explore the most common home selling options and discuss the questions that can help you decide which path may be the best fit for your circumstances. At Vortex REI, we call this approach the Vortex Compass. A compass does not tell you where you have to go. It helps you understand your direction before you make a decision. Before choosing a selling option, homeowners should consider four things: your goals, your timeline, your resources, and your circumstances. Let's start with your goals. What are you hoping to accomplish? Are you trying to maximize your potential proceeds? Do you need simplicity? Are you trying to avoid making repairs? Are you dealing with a major life transition? Understanding your goal is the first step. Next is your timeline. Some homeowners have flexibility and can wait several months. Others may need a solution that fits a much shorter time frame. Your timeline can significantly influence which options make the most sense. The third consideration is your resources. Do you have the time and budget to complete repairs? Are you comfortable managing contractors? Would improvements likely create enough additional value to justify the cost and effort? And finally, consider your circumstances. Every homeowner's situation is unique. Family changes, inherited properties, relocation, financial considerations, or simply wanting a less complicated process can all influence what option may be appropriate. Now let's look at some common selling options. The first option is a traditional home sale. This usually involves preparing the home, marketing it, working with potential buyers, negotiating offers, and completing the closing process. A traditional sale may provide access to a larger pool of buyers and may be a good fit for homeowners who have the time, resources, and desire to prepare their property for the market. The second option is making strategic improvements before selling. Not every repair creates the same value. Some updates may improve marketability, while others may not provide enough benefit to justify the cost. The key is understanding which improvements may actually support your goals. The third option is selling the home as is. Selling as is means offering the property in its current condition rather than completing repairs or renovations before selling. For some homeowners, this can provide simplicity and reduce the time, cost, and stress associated with preparing a property. However, every option has trade-offs, and homeowners should understand those trade-offs before making a decision. The fourth option is selling directly to a professional home buyer. This may be a consideration for homeowners who value convenience, flexibility, or a simpler process. However, homeowners should always ask questions, understand the process, and compare their options before making any decision. A professional should provide transparency, explain how the process works, and respect the homeowner's ability to make the choice that is right for them. The fifth option is keeping the property. In some situations, renting the property or waiting to sell may align better with a homeowner's long-term goals. Again, the right choice depends on the homeowner's circumstances. There is no universal answer. The goal is not to find the option that works for everyone. The goal is to find the option that works best for you. This leads us to the Vortex Principle trademark. The best real estate decision is not the same for every homeowner. The best decision is the one that aligns with your goals, your timeline, your resources, and your circumstances. Too often, homeowners focus only on the biggest number or the fastest solution. But a successful outcome involves more than just price or speed. It involves understanding the complete picture. It involves asking good questions. It involves having confidence in your decision. So before you choose a path, take a moment to consider, what matters most to me? What options do I have? What are the advantages and trade-offs of each option? And do I have enough information to make a confident decision? That brings us to today's Vortex question trademark. Am I choosing the option that simply sounds best on the surface, or am I choosing the option that creates the best overall outcome for my goals? Before making any major real estate decision, take the time to understand your options, ask good questions, and choose the path that's right for you. At Vortex REI, we believe every homeowner deserves honest information, real options, and the confidence to make the decision that's right for them. That's the Vortex Standard trademark. I'm Richard with Vortex REI. Thank you for joining us for another homeowner education lesson. We'll see you next time.